Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome back to the Nation Network, celebrating 15 years with you here on YouTube. This is Smackdown. Stay with us tonight. We have got some absolutely amazing matches coming your way live from Denver, Colorado. Stay with us. All right, good evening, everyone. Michael W. here at ringside, joining me, the one, the only submission machine, Taz. And tonight on SmackDown, we're going to be taking a look at the tag team champions in our opening contest.
Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 320 pounds, the Godfather.
Well, I'll tell you something right now, Dolph. We're going to take a look at the Godfather, but don't interrupt the whole train, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, indeed, a lot of fans here come to ride the Ho train on SmackDown. As the Godfather makes his way down the aisle towards the ring. Later tonight, we're going to see the World Heavyweight Champion himself, Bret the Hitman Hart, in action in a non-title match.
Yeah, well, that's right. We're going to see all of the Hart family here tonight, because we've got the tag team champions here in our opening contest, also a non-title match. As a matter of fact, it'll be the first time I believe that these two guys have ever been tag team partners, which will make it very entertaining.
Well, a surefire way to find out how you stack up as a new tag team is to go up against the tag team champions. Fans, we have officially begun the countdown to 2K20 right here on the Nation Network as we wrap up 15 years here on YouTube with all of you that make up the nation.
Once again, for everybody to come aboard the...
All right, where do I get my tickets?
The only one. Is there any pimps up in this house? To all y'all that know that the Godfather be pimping hoes, man, I want to hear you from the top of this building to the front row and everybody in between. Light it up for the Godfather and say...
Well, you heard him right there. Nationwide, right here on the Nation Network, the Godfather pimpin' hoes.
The attitude that is the WWF. And here comes his tag team partner tonight.
And his partner, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 401 pounds, Rikishi.
Oh, Rikishi, the big Samoan, but he can move. He gets around, and he'll use that backside of his. One thing neither of these guys on the Hart Foundation is going to want, and that is to get a stink face. A rear view, if you would.
Indeed, nobody wants to be on the receiving end of the stink face by Rikishi. We've seen it happen time and time again. And here come the members of the Hart Foundation, the reigning tag team champions.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 485 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, the British Bulldog, and Owen Hart, the Hart Foundation.
Well, when you're talking about the British Bulldog and Owen Hart, first off, the British Bulldog's been tag team champion before the Hart Foundation, when he was half of the British Bulldogs with Dynamite Kid. Some people might consider him to be a tag team specialist. I would.
I don't know if I can argue with that. The British Bulldog has had so much success in the tag team ranks, and as you mentioned, he's done it with more than one partner, so to me that proves that he is a specialist at tag team wrestling.
All right, Dole, we're going to see it happen right here, right now. I'm so excited. I'm ready.
All right, wasting no time at all, the British Bulldog taking down the Godfather.
Yeah, I got a feeling the Godfather didn't give him a good rate on a hoe the way he's beating him down right here.
Oh, he's got the leg hook. He's going for the quick cover. And Godfather able to come out the back door. It's very early on in the match, but the Bulldog, he is such a powerful man, even though he's not the biggest man here. And quite frankly, he's smaller than both of his opponents, but it won't matter because his strength more than makes up for that.
I'll tell you right now, Davey Boy Smith might be one of the strongest guys I've ever seen. Look at that clothesline just dropped. The Godfather's a near 300-pounder, man. He's not a small dude.
No, he definitely is not. And right now, to your point, Davey Boy Smith having his way with the Godfather, and that's why they are the tag team champions.
Look at the double team right now. Owen Hart ties him up in the corner. And, of course, the Bulldog got to take advantage of it, and why not?
Well, if the referee's not going to do anything about it, I guess you're probably going to. This is not ballet. There are wins and losses here. And there's a diving tag made, and now Rikishi, the legal man, in. And there's that move we were talking about. The big man able to get up into the air.
Yeah, well, he might be a big man, but he doesn't move like a big man. And that's a dangerous combination. You got a near 400-pounder that can go flying through the air like that. You don't want to be on the receiving end of it. Look at it. Does stuns him, but he doesn't drop him.
And Rikishi went for another drop kick, but this time the British Bulldog was ready for him. Caught the legs.
Yeah, and then he split the uprights.
Going to work on the head and the neck area is the British Bulldog right now, and he's got Rikishi in a compromised position. Yet to make it into this match is Owen Hart.
Well, he calls himself the King of Hearts. And who am I to argue? Tremendous wrestler, though. Of course, you're the son of Stu Hart. You come from that dungeon. You're going to be one of the best of the best, and I would say Owen Hart definitely is.
Tag is made, and now look at this. Owen Hart is down. Oh, my goodness. Double super kick right to the chin. Welcome to the match, Owen. And now the Godfather spiking the knee of Owen Hart into the canvas. That is as much offense as we have seen out of these challengers tonight. Walks right into the big boot. Now Owen head first drives him into the canvas.
British Bulldog over there is distracting the referee, and that's a smart move. It allows Owen Hart to do whatever he wants.
Owen Hart trying to attack the leg, it looks like, and we know he'd like to set up for that sharpshooter. Nice arm drag right there by Owen, takes him down. And once again into the turnbuckle he goes, and there's another tag made. Here come the British Bulldog. From that middle rope down across the arm, doing damage to the bicep and the shoulder area of the Godfather. Reversal now is the Godfather with a big shoulder tackle, taking down the British Bulldog.
Oh, he's got him up in the back, but he couldn't hold the weight. Looking at the British Bulldog, he knows what he's got to do to get out of it. Very smart wrestling move right there by the Bulldog.
Tremendous clothesline as he follows them in, and now the British Bulldog in control of this one. Shoulder tackle, and down he goes. My God.
I told you, the British Bulldog, he ain't the biggest, but he is put together, and he'll give both of these guys anything and everything they can handle.
Once again, getting himself out of trouble. And now the British Bulldog able to do likewise. Irish whip, turnbuckle to turnbuckle, post to post. And there is the tag made, and once again, the double team by the tag team champions. Oh, nice roll through by Owen Hart. He's got the shoulders down. Referee is out of position.
He might get him right here.
So close indeed was Owen Hart. That would have been huge.
Yeah, huge like that boot that just caught him right in the head.
Owen Hart rolls through one more time, shoulders down again. He's going to try his luck. Save made by Rikishi. He might have had him that time.
Yeah, I have to tell you, I think he would have had him.
The British Bulldog just making a big save on Owen Hart. Owen had just been dropped with a DDT. Rolls over. Got an arm across the chest. Will that be enough? No.
Yeah, but it was really close. If he could have hooked the leg, I think this match is over.
Well, we will never know because it didn't happen. Owen Hart has him up. Very dangerous maneuver. Oh, my God. Could be all she wrote right here. Rikishi's not going to be able to make the save. And just like that, it's over.
Well, that's why they're the tag team champions, though. I hate to say I told you so.
We take a look back at some of the moments from this one, fans, and I'll tell you what, this is why they are the tag team champions here in the World Wrestling Federation. We see the tag team work right here, back and forth, tagging in and out. There's that roll through by Owen Hart that almost secured the win early on.
Well, here he was. Both men were out. And Owen rolls over here, doesn't even know where he is, and just lays the arm across him. Almost got the win right there.
Here are your winners, the British Bulldog and Owen Hart, the Hart Foundation.
The tag team champions, ladies and gentlemen, get used to it.
All right, fans, we're going to be back with plenty more action right here on the Nation Network. Stay with us. All right, fans, we are back, and we have a newcomer right here in the ring. This is Dean Douglas.
Dean Douglas, he looks familiar.
So this is the World Wrestling Federation. Well, I'm here to tell everybody that the master has arrived. You see, I'm Dean Douglas. I am the professor, and I'm going to be taking a lot of these WWF superstars to school. And I'm going to teach all of them a lesson. Because one thing I know, and that's nobody back there is going to beat me. Nobody is good enough to take on Dean Douglas. But as time goes by, you will all realize something I already know. I am the best to step inside this squared circle. I'm going to teach a lot of people a lesson.
Hold the phone, everybody. It looks like we've got a challenge.
Oh, check it out. It's the 1-2-3 Kid.
Well, the 1-2-3 Kid, he has been a force to be reckoned with. Maybe not physically, but when it comes to wins and losses, this kid has really shocked the world on more than one occasion. And it sounds like he may be taking a little bit of offense with some of the things that Dean Douglas has said here.
Well, it looks like they might be shopping in the same clothing store almost. I'd like to say welcome aboard, but you have to earn that around here. You might think you're going to teach me a lesson, but as all these fans out here will tell you, I've surprised a lot of people in the past. And if you want someone here in the WWF to give you a proper welcoming, then all you got to do is say the word. You truly look like a student to me. What are you, 13? Now, I would ask all these fans, except I know that if I were to combine all their IQs, I wouldn't get to the 1, 2, 3. But if you want to be the first person to go to school with the dean, actually, that's exactly why I'm here. See, I'm not too worried about you. As far as these fans are concerned, they're a whole lot smarter than you think they are. They know they're backing me because they know I'll beat you. Yeah, well, it's one thing to come out here and pick up a microphone and run your mouth. And it is another to stand a pose from the Dean of Wrestling. You step into my classroom, then you better be ready, because I will teach you a lesson. Well, then I think the only thing we have left to do is to decide when and where you want to do this. See, I've got an open calendar, and I'll make myself available any day, anytime, any place. And you'll see what it's like to be on the receiving end of the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll guarantee you one thing. When we get in the ring, you'll be sorry that you ever crossed the line of Dean Douglas. Because when it comes time for me to give out grades, you, my friend, are gonna get an F. I don't give out achievement awards.
Well, when we get in the ring, you're going to find out that I don't play like other people do. I'll take chances, I'll take risks, and I think the teacher is going to become the student.
You know what? You're pathetic. If you think for 1 minute you're going to be able to do something against Dean Douglas, I'll tell you what you better do. Notify your next of kin that you won't be coming home. You and I have a date with destiny. You're gonna find out the hard way what happens when you step into the room and the class of Dean Douglas. It'll be the last mistake you ever make.
Dean Douglas and the 1-2-3 Kid. All right, wrestling fans, welcome back once again. More Smackdown here on the Nation Network. Making his way down the aisle at this time, the one and only Ahmed Johnson.
Making his way to the ring from Pearl River, Mississippi, weighing in at 303 pounds, Ahmed Johnson.
Well, Ahmed Johnson is one big bad dude. You know, we've seen him have some problems here since making his debut back in October in the WWF, but he's overcome those mistakes, and along the way he's picked up some great tutelage by guys by the name of Slick, Bobby the Brain Heenan, just to name a few, and he's really taken that to heart, and he has definitely turned his ship around. Tonight, however, he gets to go one-on-one with a newcomer making his debut here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Indeed he does, and we are much anticipating the arrival of this young man. Very exciting wrestler, and I think you, the fans of the World Wrestling Federation, are going to enjoy watching him. As Ahmed Johnson steps through the ropes and awaits his opposition.
Oh, here he comes.
And his opponent from Georgia, weighing in at 232 pounds, Marvelous Mark Mondo.
Marvelous Mark Merrow making his way down to the ring. What we know about this gentleman?
Well, he's a former Golden Gloves boxing champion. He knows his way around a ring. He's a tremendous athlete. And for his years in wrestling, he has always proven, don't judge the book by looking at the cover.
I would have to agree with that. All right, bell sounds, action's underway, and Merrow, I beg your pardon, taking down Ahmed Johnson.
Well, again, he is a trained fighter, so make no mistake about it. He may be a little smaller than not than Mark Merrow, but than Ahmed Johnson. Johnson more of a football-style athlete, but Merrow's a fighter. That's been his career in athletics, has been inside the squared circle, whether it's boxing, whether it happens to be professional wrestling. This is where he's most at home. And I think Ahmed Johnson probably a little more comfortable on a gridiron.
Crossbody block, and he's got him down. Ahmed Johnson, shoulders down, but he manages to kick out.
Still very early in the match, but I'll tell you right now, Mero impressing the crap out of me. Look at that one hand by Ahmed Johnson. Not having nothing to do with it. And now he catches Mero.
Hold on just a moment. What is that? What the hell is that?
You got me.
Mero in the meantime coming up from behind. Oh, look at this. Rolls him up. Shoulders are down. Oh, they almost got him. Who is this at ringside?
We're seeing a lot of debuting going on here on Smackdown.
Well, according to the name across his back, that is Goldust.
Yeah, but what's up with Goldust? And what has he got against Ahmed Johnson?
Well, perhaps it's not against Ahmed Johnson. Perhaps he's just allied himself with Mark Mero.
Yeah, well, that looked a little strange to me. I don't know about that.
Ahmed Johnson getting out of trouble in the nick of time. Nice move by Ahmed Johnson. We talked earlier about him having a football background, but right there you can see he has adapted to professional wrestling very well.
Ahmed Johnson's been very close to winning the Intercontinental title. He's been very close to coming after tag team championships here in the past. But right now, it appears that Goldust has got his attention.
Mero went for the neck and he missed. What a debut this could be, though, for Mero. Overhead press, he couldn't hold him. Nice move right there by Mero. Rolls through with a DDT.
Ahmed Johnson is in a lot of trouble right now as Mero's got him by the ankles. Snaps him back out to the middle of the ring.
Hurricane Rana, he's got him, hooks the leg. Shoulders are down once again. Will that be enough?
2 count only.
Roll through again. Mero's got the ankles. He's got the knees. The shoulders are down. Boy, oh boy, I tell you right now, Ahmed Johnson better figure something out for this Mark Mero. Do it quickly because Mero fighting his way out of the powerbomb.
I think he was getting ready for the Pearl River plunge. Mero had another idea in mind, and that's probably the best news he could have had.
And now Mark Mero climbing all the way up to the top rope. What is he going to do from up here? Tremendous elbow. Finds the mark. Hooks the leg. Oh, and I thought he had him.
Yeah, Mero thought he had him too.
Ahmed Johnson has not been able to get back in this match since the arrival of Goldust. The distraction factor has been way too much. Nice deep arm drag right there. Well done by Mark Mero.
Well, this Mero proving a lot to me here in his debut match.
Head first, and he just spikes him into the canvas. Now Mero going to work on the arm of Ahmed Johnson. The punishment continues to be handed out. Another crossbody block.
Too close to the ropes, otherwise he might have had him.
Oh my God, look at this over the top rope, all the way down. Both men injured by impact of that one.
Ahmed Johnson is in all kinds of trouble right here.
Swing and a miss. And now it is Ahmed Johnson setting up. He got caught, pays the price. Working the arms. He's got a top wrist lock now. Mero down to one knee. Fighting his way back up with big right hands to the ribs. He may have broken a rib with that one.
Nice jawbreaker.
And now Mero going all the way up to the top rope. And again lands the elbow. Ahmed Johnson back to his feet. Discus punch. Knocks him out cold, I believe. Ahmed Johnson's not going to kick out this time. Yes, he is.
I can't believe it. Mark Mero can't believe it.
Mero picks him back up. And again. Oh, he busted him wide open. Ahmed Johnson is bleeding profusely, and this one is over.
Well, you want to talk about making a debut.
We take a look back at moments from this one, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Mero making a hell of a debut, but so, for that matter, did Goldust. The distraction early on turned the tempo of this one quickly. And there is that roundhouse right, and apparently there is.
Marvelous Mark Mongo.
Apparently there is some sort of friendship has been struck here between these two men. Ahmed Johnson, I am sure we have not heard the last of him. Fans will be back with more Smackdown. Stay with us, my goodness. All right, welcome back, fans. It has been a night. We have seen debuts. In the ring at this time is El Mago, and he is going to be going up against one of the biggest names in the World Wrestling Federation right now.
Weighing in at 275 pounds, The Rock.
Yeah, well, indeed, The Rock is one of the biggest names, not just in the World Wrestling Federation, but in all of professional wrestling right now. He's the hot ticket.
Former member of the Nation of Domination, he took over that organization and has since struck out on his own, has been extremely successful, and is rising rapidly through the ranks here in the World Wrestling Federation.
I'll tell you, I don't expect El Mago to put up much of a fight here tonight against The Rock, but he's going to get his paycheck.
Well, one thing we know about The Rock, he's not paid by the hour, so he's going to make short work of El Mago if he's able to.
If he's able to. Are you kidding me?
All right, bell sounds, action underway. Here we go. And quickly, The Rock taking El Mago down.
El Mago's got that look on his face, even though we can't see it behind the mask. You can still tell he's trying to figure out what was the number of that bus that just took me out.
Well, indeed, El Mago feeling the pain of this early onslaught by The Rock, who now connects it together with a big knee right to the head of El Mago.
Oh, wait a minute. This might be over right here, right now.
And we know what this will be. It's the people's elbow. If he hits, it's over.
He hit.
And it should be over. Hooks the leg. Referee is down for the count. And I think El Mago's going to go to the paycheck window and take that money.
Well, I hate to say we told you so, but that was pretty predictable in my opinion.
The People's Elbow does the damage. El Mago has been damaged, and The Rock gets another big victory.
Oh, wait a minute. He ain't done.
Well, it appears that The Rock is not satisfied with the win. Ramming El Mago into the steel post. What's he going to do to him here?
Oh, I don't like the look of this. Rock bottom.
All right, fans, we got a break. We'll be back. Stay with us. More action still to come here on Smackdown.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
All right, wrestling fans, it is time for our main event here of the evening.
Well, maybe a non-title match, but don't tell these two guys.
Making his way to the ring from Death Valley, weighing in at 330 pounds, The Undertaker!
Ah, there he is, The Undertaker. Always a #1 contender in my book.
Well, he's been a former world heavyweight champion in the past. We know, given an opportunity, he'll be a world champion again anytime he wants. And while this is a non-title match here tonight, a win here over the Hitman Bret Hart will go a long way for The Undertaker.
The last time we saw The Undertaker was on Monday Night Raw, and we saw the return of The Undertaker's brother, a guy named Kane. We've heard the stories.
Indeed, the stories are a bit disturbing between Kane and The Undertaker.
And his opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the WWE Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
You know, based on what happened on Monday Night Raw, I gotta wonder, how much is The Undertaker's head in this ring and in this match right now with the world champion, and how much of it is worried about looking over his shoulder?
Well, you bring up a good point, because the way Kane made his appearance without warning.
Speaking of which, The Undertaker not going to wait any longer for this one to get going, and he attacks Bret the Hitman Hart.
Referee now picking up that championship title, puts it outside the ring. We are officially underway. The bell has sounded. Big boot right to the face, and the Hitman goes down.
He was wearing those glasses, and I tell you, that might have jammed him right in the eye.
Jawbreaker now by the Hitman. He got caught by the Undertaker and dropped throat first across the top rope.
Oh, the Undertaker is out here right now, making a statement.
The Hitman getting his ring jacket off and now trying to get back into this match. Nice move right there by Bret the Hitman Hart as he still tries desperately to equalize this match. The force that is the Undertaker, if he can. Back body drop into the lights.
Oh, the Undertaker feels like he's got this one right where he wants it.
This has been a one-sided match right here with the champion. Oh, look at this, a small package. Can you imagine if he were to beat Bret the Hitman Hart like that?
Well, he calls himself the excellence of execution. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Hart tried desperately to lock up, but the Undertaker with the reach advantage, and he used it to his advantage. Oh, wait just a minute.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
And once again, here comes Kane, and he's got Bret the Hitman Hart by the throat. He just got him disqualified. The Undertaker just got disqualified and will lose this match and the opportunity to go after the heavyweight championship.
I don't know, but I think Kane was just trying to take that from his brother, the opportunity of being the world champion. Bret Hart will get the win. The Undertaker will take the loss.
Fans, that's it for this episode of Smackdown. Thank you for joining us here on the Nation Network as we continue the countdown to 2K20 here on the Nation Network.